News tonight. President Muhammadu Buhari applauds resilience of all Nigerians in 2021. President Muhammadu Buhari signs 2022 appropriation bill of 17.127 trillion naira into law. And AMAC chairman present 10.576 billion naira budget for 2022 fiscal year, calls for citizens' participation. A very good evening and welcome to the 7 p.m. news on NTA Channel 5 Abuja. I am Aisha Uba Ali. President Muhammadu Buhari has applauded the resilience of all Nigerians, evident in 2021 as the nation, like other countries of the world, faced significant challenges that occurred as consequences of the COVID-19 pandemic and the effort to restore the global economy and social order. He added that the persistent insecurity in certain parts of the country may have threatened to unravel the incremental gains achieved in the real sectors of the economy and in the administration's overall objective to position the nation on the irreversible trajectory of sustainable growth and progress, was assured that the country will remain resolute in her commitments and continue to press ahead with programs and plans. He noted that the issue of security remains on the front burner of priority areas that his administration has given utmost attention. It is on the record that his administration has invested heavily in re-equipping the military in line with upgrading the platforms and firepower required to tackle the current challenges being faced in the country. He commended the gallant military, police officers and other security agents who lost their lives in the course of protecting the territorial integrity and Nigerians who have lost loved ones as a result of insecurity in different parts of the country. President Muhammadu Buhari restated his commitment to upholding constitutional provisions that protect all Nigerians from any form of internal and external aggression. President Muhammadu Buhari has signed the 2022 appropriation bill of 17.127 trillion naira into law. The president signed the national budget on the eve of the year 2022 at the council chamber of the presidential villa in Abuja. The bill is to cater for statutory allocation of 869 billion naira, 3.8 trillion for debt servicing, 6.9 trillion for recurrent expenditure, and 5.4 trillion for capital expenditure.
For as many as 10,733 projects were reduced, while 6,576 new projects were introduced into the budget by the National Assembly. The cuts in the provisions for several of these projects by the National Assembly may render the projects unimplementable or set back their completion.
With the bill, the oil benchmark will also rise from the proposed $57 per barrel to $62.
We must continue to sustain this partnership in the interest of our people in order to ensure the effective implementation of the budget and realization of its laudable objectives.
With this action, President Buhari has maintained the January to December budget cycle. The president signed the budget a week after the House of Representatives and the Senate passed the appropriation bill. President Muhammadu Buhari pledged his administration's resolve in providing effective and efficient leadership. Still on budget, the Abuja Municipal Area Council AMAC 10,754 naira for the 2022 fiscal year. Odiri Ogboru Arutere has the details.
That was the presentation of the Abuja Municipal Area Council budget to the public, tagged Budget of Transition. Net statutory allocation of 7,917,754,000. Internally generated revenue of 1,005,000,000 naira only. Key projects of the Candido administration include office block in the council secretariat, the Karchi Plaza, named after the FCT minister, and most recently inaugurated Karimo Sabo Primary Health Center.
The 2022 budget of transition, like other years, is a product of collective relevant stakeholders of the council, born out of the desire to cement the achievements of our administration while providing a smooth takeoff plan for the next administration.
The chairman, Abuja Municipal Area Council, Abdullahi Adamu Candido, says with 41.01% recurrent expenditure of the council, he has been able to bring development to his people, like the Jiwatan Hall.
We have repositioned the council strategically to compete with other international actors in the new world global concept of development, thus embarking on technological drive in the running of most aspects of our administration.
Speaker of the Council, Abubakar Bushare, commends the chairman for ensuring quick presentation of the budget to the public. In Abuja, Odiri Ogboru, Arutere, NTA News.
Meanwhile, Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Mohammed Musa Bello, has tested positive to COVID-19. In a statement signed by the Chief Press Secretary, Anthony Ogunleye, the minister experienced some mild symptoms of sore throat, feverish feeling, and mild running nose from 28 December and went for COVID-19 test. The result returned positive in the early hours of Friday, 31st December 2021. The statement added that the minister is in high spirit, isolating and receiving treatment at home, and is currently doing fine. He added that the medical personnel attending to him informed him that his case is mild because he has taken 2 shots of the COVID-19 vaccine and appealed to those who are yet to get vaccinated against COVID-19 to do so. He also commended all medical personnel in FCT and beyond for their frontline role in the containment of the virus. And on COVID-19 update, figures from the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, NCDC, as at 30th December 2021 indicate 29 new cases of COVID-19 in the FCT. The number of confirmed cases stand at 27,133, while active cases now 3,046, and number of discharged cases stand at 23,853, and 234 deaths have been recorded in the Federal Capital Territory. Meanwhile, Chairman, Abuja Municipal Area Council, Amak Abdullahi Adamu Candido, has commended NTA Channel 5 Abuja for constantly generating news and program content to enhance the growth and development of the nation's capital. Candido gave the commendation when the general manager of the station, Ayo Adewuyi, led the management on a courtesy call to the area council. Onoto Yakubu reports.
Abuja Municipal Area Council and the NTA Channel 5 Abuja have a long-standing relationship to showcase a host and development partner strive to strengthen advancement. As the general manager puts it, stewardship in the council's present administration has set the pace for bringing development to bear, especially at the satellite areas. This visit seeks to strengthen collaborations for further enlightenment through better service delivery.
We wish that the existing cordial relationship between Abuja Municipal Area Council and NTA Channel 5 will continue even after we leave office.
AMAC Chairman Abdullahi Adamu Candido says the station has done so much over the years to portray the beauty and abundance of the FCT. To him, every stakeholder must give the authority the needed support to sustain the tempo of its significant place.
This is our state television. This is the only station that covers us from, our interior and, whatever we're doing as a government. So this relationship must work stronger.
NTA Channel 5 Abuja is the gateway to information for all and sundry in the territory, and the stakeholders say sustained vigor must be given to the station for the progress of the FCT. Onotu Yakubu, NTA News.
As the year 2021 comes to an end in few hours, the Corps Marshal of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Boboye Oyeyemi, has restated the commitment of his management in the campaign to make the nation's highways safer, urging the staff to remain focused on improved service delivery in justifying the national confidence reposed in the Corps. The Corps Marshal stated this in his New Year message, in which he expressed gratitude to God for the successes recorded by the Corps in the outgoing year, pledging continuous improvement in traffic management and safety administration in the country. While appreciating the contribution of government at all levels, he admonished staff not to rest on their hours, adding that 2022 will come with its own peculiar challenges, which they must overcome in the collective determination to create a safer road environment that could be conducive for social and economic activities. And on religious matters, as the year 2021 comes to a close, in a matter of hours, Sheikh Sharafuddin Aliagan, in his Jumat sermon at the Nasfat Mosque Utako, makes some clarification concerning the Gregorian calendar, which has always sparked controversy among Muslims. Abdullah Ajia has the details.
In the face of the controversy that surrounds the acceptability or otherwise of the Gregorian calendar in Islam, Sheikh Sharafuddin Aliagan in his Jumat sermon gives an analogy of how the calendar cannot be totally disregarded in a multi-religious country like Nigeria.
The Gregorian calendar is what is used to determine our life. We should recognize it and also work with it. And whatever will bring good to us in that year, we are free to pray to Allah, to bring it to us through our prayer, through our supplication. I, for one, do not see it as an haram for me to pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I want all the goodies of 2022 by Allah, so you can pray to Allah. We have been asked to pray to Allah, and we are not limited to any particular time.
The cleric, however, says mode of worship and activities heralding the new Gregorian year must be done with caution as Muslims.
The only thing that we should not go beyond our boundary. We cannot be, running about, shooting bangers, rejoicing as if it is something so special. But it affects us because it is on that basis that our life is determined in Nigeria as a Muslim country.
The religious leader led a special dua for Allah's assistance to end insecurity and prosper the country economically. Abdullah Ajia, NTA News.
Now everybody knows I'm the man. Ooh, happy man. Ooh,
enjoy the reward that sharing brings with the Airtel Family Plan. Get bonus talk time, SMS and data for each family member you share with.
Now everybody.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Victor Osimhen tests positive to COVID-19 10 days to the commencement of the African Cup of Nations as the Eagles training commences in Abuja. Let's join Ahmed Abdulrazak for details on Sports Brief.
The first training session of the Super Eagles has started in Abuja ahead of the 2021 AFCON, where the Eagles open play against the Pharaoh of Egypt on the 11th of January, with 6 invitees of the squad reporting for international duties. Meanwhile, Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen has been tested positive to coronavirus on Thursday after visiting home for Christmas holiday, which now puts his availability for AFCON cracker against 7-time champion Egypt on the 11th of January, as he has to self-isolate for at least 1 week. Still talking Super Eagles, Watford centre-back William Trouf-Ekong has been named captain of the Nigerian national team ahead of the forthcoming African Cup of Nations competition in Cameroon. Nigeria's envoy to Cameroon, Ambassador Agbayomi Gabriel Olonisaki, has arrived at Garo to drum support for the Super Eagles ahead of the 2022 African Cup of Nations. The ambassador said that Nigerian plans to mobilize 5 million Nigerians in Cameroon to support the Eagles. Elsewhere, Manchester United cruised to a morale-boosting 3-1 win against Burnley on the eve of Alex Ferguson's 80th goals.
Pese kuche mwache zungbe kakala nu na sika ogun tan yiba lefi.
Kalẹ̀ o ẹ̀sìnkú dédé wòyí ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì Kánò ti ìlú Àbújá ló dé sí etí ìgbọ̀nyín látẹnu Mobọ́lájí Mátì. Ààrẹ Muhammadu Buhari ti gbé òṣùbà fún àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè bí wọ́n ti dúró gírí lákòókò ìṣòro gbogbo tí ọ̀pọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè lágbàáyé ń dojúkọ. Ààrẹ Buhari ṣe àfikún wípé ètò ààbò tí àwọn ọ̀bàyéjẹ́ fi ń dẹ́rù ba ètò okòwò àti ìdàgbàsókè orílẹ̀-èdè ò lè dá ètò gbogbo dúró. Ìjọba yóò máa tẹ̀síwájú pẹ̀lú àwọn ìlànà àti àwọn ètò tí ó ti pilẹ̀. Ètò ààbò jẹ́ ohun tí ìjọba rẹ̀ gbé síwájú fún àṣeyọrí bí ó ti ń ṣe